Nighttime. Deep silence all around. Just the faint sound of the waves, and somewhere far away, a mysterious light burning on the shore. A lighthouse, which guides ships on their way. But in this world, there are some lighthouses, which are famous less for their light, and more for danger, accidents, and unsolved mysteries. Friends, in this video, the lighthouses we have chosen not only have documented testimonies of sailors and locals, but also many real logs, official reports, and decades-old recorded incidents. At these places, such events have been recorded, which even today, no scientist has been able to fully understand. Today, we will take you to those mysterious and dangerous lighthouses of the world, where many people went, but never returned. So do watch the video till the end, because ahead, you will see such thrilling and true events that will make your hair stand on end. Near Scotland, there is a small island, the Flannan Isles. Here, in 1900, a lighthouse was built, the Island Moor Lighthouse. 3 keepers lived in this lighthouse, Thomas, James, and Donald. One day in December, suddenly, no trace of them was found. When the inspection team arrived, the door was locked from inside, food was placed on the table, chairs were overturned, but no human was there. A diary was found in the room, in which it was written, "Today, the storm is very strong, feeling something strange, but according to official records, there was no storm that day at all." The 3 men disappeared as if they had melted into thin air. Their bodies were never found. Today, this lighthouse is fully automated. Human keepers no longer live there, and the light is controlled remotely. Many sailors have said that, in the darkness of night, strange sounds can be heard near the lighthouse, and shadows on the tower walls appear to move slowly, as if something unknown is still present there. Standing in North Carolina, USA, is the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. People call it the graveyard of the Atlantic. In front stretches the most dangerous part of the sea. Diamond shoals, which are constantly shifting sandbars beneath the water, always deadly for sailors. So dangerous that over the past 200 years, more than 1,000 documented shipwrecks have been recorded here. The lighthouse was built because of this, yet it has always remained a challenge for sailors. Local fishermen say that at night, sometimes sounds of ships sinking can be heard, like wood breaking, screaming, or something heavy falling into the water. After the 1933 storm, a keeper wrote in his diary, "It felt as if someone was walking outside on the wall." Today, the lighthouse is fully automated, but many sailors say that on stormy nights, besides the official navigation light, a faint, shimmering glow can sometimes be seen toward the sea. It feels as if that glow is pulling them toward Diamond Shoals, a direction where the water is extremely shallow and dangerous for ships. On the Oregon coast, standing on a small basalt island, is the Tillamook Rock Lighthouse, which people fearfully call Terrible Tilly. Built in 1881, this lighthouse has faced the cruel waves of the sea and fierce storms. And since then, it began to be called the House of Death. During strong waves and storms, many workers were swept into the sea. When this lighthouse was finally completed, living here for the keepers was no less than a punishment. One keeper wrote in his diary, "At night, someone knocks on the door, but when I look, there is no one there." For many years, this place operated, but in 1957, it was permanently shut down. Even today, people say that on stormy nights, the light of Terrible Tilly shines, even though no one lives there now. In Brittany, France, in the Raz de Seine area, standing on a deserted rock, is the Tevennec Lighthouse, considered a cursed and haunted lighthouse. Originally, keepers were posted there alone. It is said that the first keeper, Henri Gezenec, went mad. He felt the presence of ghosts there, as if some invisible force surrounded him. The keepers who came after him also reported similar troubles. In 1910, it was automated, and since then, no regular resident has lived there. But locals say that at night, sudden scream-like sounds can be heard in the winds. And in Breton folklore, this place is considered the home of Ankou, the spirit of death. Standing 14 miles from Plymouth, England, atop the dangerous Eddystone Rocks, is the Eddystone Lighthouse, whose walls hold secrets of triumph, tragedy, and engineering. In 1698, Henry Winstanley built it, but on the great stormy night of 1703, it collapsed, and Winstanley himself was lost in it, as if the sea had swallowed it in its first roar. The second lighthouse, made of wood, was constructed by John Rudyard. It stood for 47 years, but in 1755, fire reduced it to ashes. The third version brought new hope with John Smeaton, yet it remained a tragic story, as the cruel waves, storms, and perhaps the cursed location of Eddystone Rocks always challenged it. And the fourth and current lighthouse, built by Sir James Douglas in 1882, still stands today. Its height is 40 meters, and in 1982 it was fully automated. But on stormy nights, looking at it feels as if the old spirits still dwell within its walls. Many sailors and lighthouse keepers say that the area around Eddystone feels cursed, as if an unknown force is present that does not want the light. Sailors claim that on stormy nights, when strange lights or unknown glows appear dancing over the rocks, it is a sign of misfortune or death. It is said that the spirits of former keepers or builders still seem to watch over the place. Fastnet Lighthouse stands on a solitary rock in the middle of a deserted sea, amidst towering waves. On November 10, 1847, a ship named Stephen Whitney wrecked near Fastnet, and 52 people lost their lives. It was after this horrific maritime tragedy that the lighthouse was built. The waves of the Atlantic are so cruel that sometimes rogue waves rise up to 50-60 feet high. In 1950, one such wave hit the lighthouse's upper gallery, creating great danger for those working there. In 1979, during the Fastnet race held near Fastnet Rock, a sudden violent storm struck. Out of 303 yachts, only 86 survived, and 19 sailors lost their lives. That night, Keeper Gerald Butler immediately recorded all yacht numbers and sent them to the control center, saving many lives. But the isolation, storms, and cruel power of the sea have claimed many lives here, making it a place where every wave, every whisper of wind, and the darkness itself seems to warn of death. A mysterious and extremely dangerous location. Friends, if you think you've seen it all, think again. The true face of the sea is yet to be revealed. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like. And don't forget to subscribe to watch every new story full of mysteries as soon as it comes out.